My starts. Jeez, sorry guys. I put it on preset to all the time just reached. It just went live. Okay, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Sports Buffet on Elevator TV Radio. My name is Idafi Matthew. So you have to come again about the sports. I'm a little bit rocky. My voice is a little bit. Well, I would actually love to sound like this naturally instead of the squeaky squealer type shout sound that I have. Not like I don't like it. I like everything about myself. There's nothing about myself that I don't like. That's the tools that God give to me, and I'm sure I will use it to the very best of my ability. So how you guys doing? So we were shouting yesterday. The was that 4x100? The one that Shakiri won, was it 4x100 or 4x400?
No,
4x100. The 4x100 race was really oh Jesus Christ, it was incredible, and the way he finished, it was photo finish, 2 microseconds was what won Nigeria that gold, and then blessing Toby Amuson was on a different planet. She was like Egypt versus Nigeria in the medal table, so there was no, sometimes you compete, and sometimes you just know that you're not in the race, listed. I don't know if you've ever, you have people in school that you write exam with, and you know that you're not in the race, but people are just mentioning you, say, now you and that person they go school, now not gonna they do things together, not gonna do, but you know that this conversation that these people are trying to have now, this is how they will just go and spoil your image and go and damage your name. Egypt is not anybody's mate in this competition, but after Egypt, then Nigeria is telling everybody we're not gonna agree for now. If Egypt is superpower is oppressing everybody, Oshenya is not you people cannot just do it. But Ghana have tried, at least Ghana have gotten into double figures now in terms of medal. In terms of gold one, they are 10, 3 silver, 16 bronze medal. I don't know why I keep mentioning Ghana, maybe because they're the host anyway. Ethiopia, this is not their space. Yes, they have 11 medal in total. 5 gold, 4 silver, 2 bronze. Madagascar, there are still people who have 0 gold. Lot of countries have prospects. It's just that they met stronger people. Mozambique, Botswana, who would have won 1 gold if not for Molara, who say, get out of the way, get out of the way. He's crazy saying that anyway. Angola too, look good. Central African Republic, Gabon, Mali, Republic of Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo, Togo, Chad, Djibouti, all those ones. They know the map. They don't follow come. They don't send them. But Nigeria is on 35 gold. Wow, that's whooping 35 gold, 23 silver, 32 bronze medal, ranking us 90 medals in total. Okay, Egypt have 167. We're not going to. Those people, they're Avengers. So they are on the league of their own. Yes, they're on the league of their own. Yeah, this morning, since like a couple of days now, this thing I've been speculating. This story I've been baking. And then again, let me first of all give a shout out to the channel. Yes, we're not 30,000 plus people. Put your hand together. Let's give the Lord a white power. Yes, we're 13,000 subscribers. Yes. What's it called? Jamil said it that before we leave here, we'll get to 13,000. And it's happened. So, and those people say that coming to the African Games is it's a waste of time. Well, it's not a waste of time. It's an investment in time. It's not a waste of time, as people like to say. Sometimes people like to criticize too much. People like to help other people to talk about their business too much. Sometimes relax, be relaxing. Mommy, be calming down. Be calming down, people. Be calming down. You see this thing, this life that we are in, this life, as me am now, so I know that this thing would work out well eventually. It will take time. Every Bible talk I say, though it tarries, but wait for it. It will happen. Okay, we'll get there. I'm happy. I won't lie. I'm really happy, and I'm saying again. Let me also say that if you want to laugh, if you are in a bad mood and you're looking for something to cheer you up, to get you laughing. Okay, I'm not laugh like, so I've taken time out not to even view it like our what's it called? You know, we just started social media runs for the channel like TikTok, Instagram, Twitter for Elevated TV Radio. So the Twitter has been there for a while, the Instagram has been there for a while, but we just didn't bother to touch it. We just didn't bother to do anything because there was no ability to be consistent with it. Even me said the struggle for social media. But then for these All African Games, I decided, okay, let's even try and put in some effort. Let's see, you know, so that we'll have a baseline, a yardstick to measure success on any ground. What connotes success? What can we identify as the baseline for success? What can we do that will make us not say, okay, because we do this one, I make this one happen, so we will learn from it and do it again. So we decided, okay, let's use the African Games as an example. I'm searching for the 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 the, the, the handle. So don't be vexed when my face looking down. So on TikTok, when we came here, we were on 00000, like zero, flat at zero. You know, we also didn't have any followers. We didn't have followers. We're not following anybody. Nobody was following us. We didn't have any likes. But right now, we're following one person. That's the person that is managing it, Joy Ojabulu, Euphoria. She followed herself. We have 1,000. I can proudly say that we have 1,087 followers. Now that's massive growth. So since we came here, we've gained 1,087. Then we've gained 26.9k likes. Okay. The video of Omolara doing that move, bitch, get out of the way. You know, that video really, you know, gained a lot of views. It's 147,000, 147.9k views, and we have 19k views, we have 16k views, we have 1k views, we have 4k views, we have 19.6k views, we have 52.9 views, 10.9 views, you know, so on and so forth. I go back to the beginning of the games where we first post that I made on this TikTok was our first ever around the MPFF video. And that video had 1,926 views. Then the second one was the flyer, the banner, the flyer that we posted that were coming to Ghana. We posted it the morning on our way to Ghana. And that one had 898 views. Then the video we posted for, the short video from the video we posted for International Women's Day with George Abulu and Mark Dakosu was, you know, 902 views. And I was like, okay. Then we did that, what's it called? Ladaboso interview, the first one where I was making excuses for their defeat to Uganda. And it got us 692 views. Then the opening ceremony got 1,098 views. And then again, another post for that one gave us 2,000. And then the rest has, now look at the numbers that we're doing. Who say consistency doesn't pay? And as I'm even talking, some people are following. It's got to 1,090, and then 27k likes. Thank you very much, everybody, for making this possible. I mean, I feel, you know, like you guys have been here consistently. Many people have been asking me, how do you justify spending over 10 million going into? I mean, we're climbing up to 13 million now. We're still here. If we add the maybe 1 million that we were spending going back, we practically will hit about 13. We hit 13 million or 13.5 million. You know, like, how do you justify it? Well, my wife is also on my neck. Like, babe, how do you justify spending? I was like, look, the brand exposure, the visibility that the brand will get, the opportunity to also, you know, give the experience to myself. I've not been to African Games before. I've only been to the Nations Cup, the World Cup, so I don't really know how it is. I'm still a rookie. When I see some of the mistakes that I have made or me and my team have made, it shows that we're rookies. I mean, take for instance, I should have brought in another producer, another cameraman, like not for picture, for video, so that we can split ourselves. Like yesterday, we were caught in the bush, like in the middle. We need to cover basketball with Teresa there. We need to cover the athletics competition with all these superstars running. And there's volleyball somewhere. We will do better next time. I mean, the one in Egypt, I think we will strategically maybe carry a crew that is a bit bigger, and we would cover more of the activities. But for me, am I satisfied with what we've done so far? Yes, I am. I don't know if you guys are. I mean, when you look at the page and all the content that we put out, everything that we put out, I think that you should give us maybe scores a little bit above average for our first time for first attempt. And when I look at social media and I realize that there's not too many people from my country, from Nigeria, that is putting out this much content. Maybe you guys should score us a little bit above average. I know that you would say that we can do better, and maybe I'm overrating myself. Yes, I agree, but this is our first time. So, I mean, what do you expect? I'm excited. I'm very, very happy, and you can engage all of the videos I will put in. One of the things that I still complain about, and I think that when I speak to some other content creator and they're telling me, that's how it is for them too. People just view and forget to comment. It's not like they don't want to comment, but they just view and they forget that, oh, I'm supposed to comment to, I'm supposed to say what I feel and all that. But then in that TikTok videos, the comment section will get you laughing. How that race became a conversation on Idaboski, Bahosi, Abidoshi. Okay, so let me read some for you, some of the comments for you, so that you understand what I'm saying. If it doesn't make you laugh, then I don't know what planet you are. There are 814 comments. So, say, see, Glory Okonkwo said, Omo, nothing I want to tell me that last guy used Abido Shaker, right? Then there is 25 comments underneath that one comment. So let me just focus on that one. Let me leave the other ones. And I mean, if it doesn't get you laughing, maybe it's too early in the morning. Some people have programmed their mind not to laugh very early. Me, I laugh anytime, okay? Because even God laughs. And before you say blasphemy, the day for Bible say, and the Lord shall laugh at them. So God laugh, okay? The source kids say, this one, meanwhile, I have finally concluded that I'm going to do glasses. I can't see anymore, right? Yesterday, I just knew that I can't see anymore. Okay? He said, this one don't steal my comment, baby. Okay, that's so skid 8 hours ago. Then Nelson had say, so skid, he can't laugh. Okay, so then you have a baby, Janus and problem. Okay, they go and they come. I will go reach where you will start to laugh. Rose say, I caused problem with first position back in school. Eastern Academy girls in Onisha can testify. I showed other school pepper. All right. And then Pencil say, we never touched that one. That is Abido Shekhar. So we never touched that one. Then user 4461, blah, blah, blah. The number plenty well. Like prisoner's number. Say, not be lie you. Then we went on. And then he said, now, sempre, he use, no fear. We never touched that one. So they are replying to the Abido Shekhar talk. He said, how do you laugh in Spanish? This one is from Vivian. Then he went on, he said, she never touched that one. That's according to Ezindizi, okay? Then Nick Z say, I did tell you. Then you have another user with plenty number say, not be everything them they talk out. Okay, Mona keep quiet, not be Abido Shekhar. Mona not let them know say Abido Shekhar will be used. That's what it's saying. Almost Lisa B. Akala says, I'm glad she used it well, even though we all agree not to use it yet. Make she put them back. So I mean, she can become a national property. I don't understand when we hear this meeting. See, these Gen Z people on TikTok, they are different. Not be the one way you talk, the one way they want to talk, I don't want to talk. Nothing in their mind, I don't want to talk. You say, no, we never touched that one. We when we greet touch up, okay, smiles, and then some other people said things like, I'm coming in. Ugochukwu one coach said that guy that ran the third lap for Nigeria. Now Zobo is supposed go hawk. Then there was 74 comment on that, just that comment. Like how does that kind of comment bring 74 comments, and then the different people would start, going back and forth. Can you do it? No mind in coconut head, not be his work. Okay, people were not battling each other. Abby, let me ask her. It's crazy, but it's just funny. It's for the fun of it. It's funny, and a whole lot comment plenty. I wouldn't lie. It's just fun. I'm finding it interesting because I'm not really good at TikTok. I'm not really good at doing TikTok. So to see this happening, wow, it's got me like really, really, really. this is happening. We'll keep doing this work. Oh. And this work now, I don't finally find a job. So I was jobless since 2017. I now found a job. This job, this one, and with that here, we not go agree for anybody. Social media, online, digital work. Oh, now here we did. And this is not my Yahoo. My Yahoo without defrauding people. This is not. Oh God, another I remember they ain't seen nothing yet. Okay, but thank you very much, guys, for the push. I'm really excited because now I have something to go back home and tell my wife that babe, this thing where you talk say na waste of time. See the numbers, and she's watching, so she could listen me say that thing. It's just that there's no T here to represent her, but whatever it is, babe, you understand. And you know, say na only you to do my tea. Without your tea will get cinnamon and the rest will not get cinnamon yet. But no worry, I'm just having fun. We're just going to do so like that. So, but let's come back to the sporting side of the story now. Okay, first off, let me give you an update on the African Games. Yeah, Nigeria won gold in the 4 by 100 men's relay. Shakiri ended that one well to the ramp, to the wire, shine eye like a rat to table press, but he won. And then what's it called? We won one gold medal in one other sports. I forgot to know. Then we won 2 gold medals in 100-meter gold hurdles. Toby Amuson, Toby Amuson, and if in the quartet of Toby Amuson and 3 other girls won another gold medal in the 4 by 100-meter relay. It was, when he was running, it was Toyota versus Honda, Toyota versus Honda, Toyota versus Honda. Then by the time he got to Blessing and whoever is finishing the other group, it became Maserati versus Honda and Toyotas. Okay, because that was how it was. For the men, it was Bugatti versus Ferrari. It was was like 2 microseconds, and we won it. But for that one that Toby Amuson anchored, was Maserati versus Toyota. Sorry, people that are making Toyota. It's not like I have Maserati ahead. I still drive my Honda, my dilapidated, discombobulated, broken down Honda City. It's not like I'm yabbing people, but we keep saying that we go say Mama soup no sweet. Sometimes the person soup sweet person you talk out. So in that race, Toby Amuson showed who she is. As me am now, she came and she showed I am that I am. She the shop yam for compound. That's why she's I am that I am. She really get levels, not be it's a pro na pro. Pro. That's the way get her, not be, there's this I used to tell some of these analysts really do upcoming analysts. I said, I want you to come on my show. I said, I can't come to your show. Your show no day for the level. He said, no, bro, Baba, no. It's not pride. Pro na pro. That girl, she shows it will not be made. Another your level. She's coming here today. She'll be on her way immediately after this show now. I told her she's coming. I get level, understand? She's coming to pay me homage. She's coming to pay me visit. Understand? Pay me and my crew visit. That's how good we are. We're the only crew that Toby Amuson. You will see the picture. That means I don't say some night side like even that. So some other athletes will come here and pay us a visit. That's why we rented this comfortable flat. And they will come, we'll send a vehicle to go pick them, to come here, we'll have a sit down, and we'll have a talk. Okay. So you will see the pictures. You will see that's all I can tell you. You will see definitely see the picture. And when you see, I know say some of them are going to say we Photoshop them, but don't worry. If you see the picture with Toby Amuson, since every other person snap a stadium, no, we refuse to snap us. So Toby, come and visit us. Come to Daddy. Yeah, come to Zaddy. We will not use the hustle room. We will be in the living room and we'll drink a bit of shaker together because this is it. And the story that came out of it was that Toby was asked to go and do dope immediately. It took like 4 hours. Peace, not really come aside. When you're tense, and the reason why person they peace now say all the water where they take, they gather. But when you run like that, you don't sweat all the water. But what do you want peace? You understand? So for those of you when they do sport, you're not gonna understand this thing. Every time to go peace, the day easy until they tell you say make you peace for doping. You just shock, say peace not easily come out the way you think. But having said that, let's travel to Europe a little bit. It's a whole lot of story, a whole lot of talk. People are still talking about why Ben White did not go. He's not patriotic. He's not good. And recently Ben White came out. I mean, this not recently, 2021. He came out to say, "Look, I don't watch football." And I said the same thing. So I remember when I was in Britain, I used to tell people, I don't watch football. I don't get that energy to sit down and watch football. I used to. When I was growing up, our house, we used to have, if you grew up in Warri, our house used to be, people used to name houses where you go to watch football, different stadiums. Jimmy Copper, for instance, was Old Trafford, Theatre of Dream. Then when we moved to Odibo, we have different names. We have like Bibere House. Bibere, they have 3 flats upstairs. Then they rented the ones down. One was No Camp. That's the one where Edwin and Edwin Bibere and the people did. Then there's the one in the middle is Bernabeu. That's Real Madrid, then where the Ruba and Udu did. Then the last one at Stamford Bridge, the Chelsea people. Our house have always been hybrid, then it became Emirates Stadium. So different houses like that. So when we were growing up, I mean, watching football was good. But as I, got into playing the game and then got out of the game, watching football became boring to me. It was no longer like exciting. And when I say this thing to people, like, what are you saying? I say, yes, I don't. But you analyze it. I say, yes, I do. That's why when people say, let's go to viewing center to go and watch football, like, I don't get that energy. I don't fit. So I was surprised that somebody spoke the truth that it doesn't watch football, and people got angry. Okay, so let's follow the root cause. Okay, revealed what England number 2 Steve Holland said to Ben White at Qatar World Cup in front of teammates, which eventually led to Arsenal defender withdrawing from international football. Right? Ben White's decision to withdraw from international football was almost 2 years in the making, but it originated from a pointed remark from Gareth Southgate's assistant Steve Holland as he announced the England squad for the upcoming friendlies against Belgium and Brazil. Last week, Southgate revealed that White had asked not to be considered. It came after the Arsenal fullback left England camp midway through the 2022 World Cup in Qatar due to personal reasons, with later reports he had a bust up with Holland, which is Steve Holland, the number 2 man. And according to the Telegraph, the rift between the pair was sparked by Holland questioning White's interest in football while England were in Qatar in November 2022. I'm going to give you my opinion, but let me read this first. Southgate assistant reportedly asked Kyle Walker a question related to Manchester City's performance in the previous season. My question is, what's your business with that? Before posing the same question to White in regards to Arsenal. Again, what is your business with that? Now, let me explain this thing to you that you don't know. You know how somebody wants to set you up. If you work in company, those of you who work in company, you would understand this well. For me, it was Femi Raji back in the day when I was in Brilla. Okay? So they want to set you up. They will not come to you directly. In the meeting where there's management, where there's everybody, they will say something to someone else who probably sometimes they've already planned that one no matter. I mean, what's it called? Pep Guardiola's Man City have just won the league title, so what's the big deal? And then you go on, and then you move away from there, and then the next person you're targeting now is the guy that you really want to settle because you heard 1 year ago that the guy said, "I don't watch football," so you want to use that opportunity to set him up, to embarrass him, and think that, oh, you know what you're doing, you are the coach, you are the all those assistant coaches that always want to show that they're too savvy. And then he asked that question. Now let's go to the response. The 26-year-old allegedly claimed he did not know the answer, leading Holland to claim that was down to his lack of interest in football. Now my question is, does he play the ball well? Yes. Does he do the job that he's supposed to do in his position? Yes. What has his interest in football or what has his ability to analyze Arsenal got to do with anything? Is it everybody that plays football that is a good analyst? Can't you see what the Poscos and the Gary Nevis and the Phil Nevis are doing, when it comes to analyzing football? So why do you ask him that kind of question? First off, what has England national team got to do with what Arsenal did or what Arsenal did not do? Why is that your business? The season that just ended, remember, the club was struggling at the time. And why do you bring that as a reason to not judge a person? The conversation is said to have happened in front of other members of the squad on November the 30th, a day after England beat Wales 3-0 in their final group games. Okay, the FA announced White had left camp and returned home. Okay, immediately after that. According to the Telegraph, White was particularly upset by the public nature of the conversation rather than Holland's specific comment. White had previously admitted he was never a football fan when he was younger and rarely watches matches to this day. Speaking in 2021, he said, "I never watched football when I was younger, I still don't now, right? I just love the game. I was always playing it, never watching it, so I don't know too much about older generation. I know Patrick Vieira was a very good player, but I wouldn't know the details. I'm quite busy. I'm always doing something." Let me give you a good example. Alex Iwobi does not know who Celeste Babayaro is. And yes, he said it. And you know, I used to be angry about it before, but I said, yeah, but I mean, it's true. It can be true. Doesn't mean that because I play football, I will watch football. Okay, and that people who love cars a lot, who can tell everything about car, but they don't know how to drive. So I watch myself for analytical reasons. I watch England. Maybe I just wouldn't just sit down and watch a game. In April, he reiterated the point when he revealed he did not watch Manchester City's 4-1 win over Liverpool. Despite the fact Pep Guardiola's team and Arsenal were involved in the title race. So was he supposed to watch it? He said a big deal. I don't watch football, so I was just focused on the game today, and that was it. White said, there's a lot of noise going on outside, and everyone is just keeping it very quiet and just getting on with what we are doing. I don't really know what's right or wrong. I've never been in this position competing in the title race before. So we're just keeping quiet, heads down, and working hard. Meanwhile, Southgate was steadfastly maintained there were no issues between Holland and the Arsenal defender in Qatar. People can talk about me. I have to accept that things get said that are false about me. He said last week when asked about White's decision to make himself unavailable for selection. For whatever reasons in this role, you have to almost stomach that. But I'm not prepared for that to happen for a key member of my coaching team because that is not the reason Ben is unavailable for selection. The England manager also revealed he had not tried to persuade the Arsenal defender to reverse his decision, suggesting he felt White was unlikely to change his mind. Now, that takes me to another conversation around the England manager, Gareth Southgate. He said he had not tried to persuade him because he had a feeling. So, I mean, I'm not going to blame him. I'm not. But that brings me to the conversation that I want us to have today. After all the excitement, I am still thanking everybody. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. Seeing the numbers roll up, 13,028 is making me feel good. I wonder how it will be like one day when I wake up and I have 1 million subscribers. I'm not sure I will sleep. I know that day I will not sleep. I might just do round the clock 24 hours live shout out, like live thank you to everybody. This time I get 1 million and I sleep. Why would I sleep? You don't remember, those of you don't remember the first time when you get 1 million naira for bank? Like your bank balance is 1 million naira. You feel sleep. I mean, every time you check your account, for those of you who use app, or those of us who see 1 million way before app come, you go check the booklet, like 1 million. Nothing they call that 1 million. I mean, getting 1 million. You they go waka pass front of the bank. That just in case say they won't close, they won't run. Because for those of us who experience bank we run before, the same money for Savannah Bank. For I want the waka pass the front, only the antelope did the bank don't run. Any junction, if you know Savannah Bank for you know what I talk. You know the way they take leave us now. Or go ask a coach, $1 million take disappear for Saraki their bank, Society General. I can't call my Ghana here. I can't say Society General Bank still they work for here. I say, I hear the Saraki carry the money run come and be well, God did. Well, that's a different topic for another day. So I'm just really reasoning. I don't know about you guys, but how was it your first 1 million when you get for bank? Yeah, I know. I go walk pass front of the bank. Like my first 1 million, which account it in? What's it called? Trust Bank. What's that one thinking? It was Equatorial. No, it's not Equatorial Trust Bank. It's one trust bank that Oceanic Bank bought over. Or in Deco Road, 1 million Globe money. I go pass front of the bank like every day. Every day. Come put another 1 million for Zenith Bank, opposite to Rumour College for Energy for a fruit. Hey, that one. I can't go from Midwest. I can't go that area regular because that bank disappear. You know, it was a time where not only where you for open the branch, where you for open your bank. Now you go collect money. I don't know that era. These Gen Z people don't know this what they talk to. Then I also have another money that time in Gulf Bank for Port Harcourt because you know my money for Port Harcourt they pay now. They put that for Gulf Bank. Gulf Bank, you for Transamadi Road. If you go Transamadi now by your left, Transamadi in near that place where they do diesel mechanic, just more you know, that's it. That bank. And from Warri, they drive, they go Transamadi just to go look whether the bank they work. I'll drive, come back. I don't get anything. I don't want to take the money. I just leave on there. That one I want to travel. Now I can remember I say the oldest bank in Nigeria. I do that. Pack all my money, put all of them for First Bank. This one run many run say. I don't know about you guys, but I just say this is my story. This is my own personal story. Not be somebody. I don't read that for book. I'm just telling you guys the way it be for me. I don't know about how I own 1 million. So now 1 million not really get value. 1 million be like 100,000 naira. So when I figure 1 million for bank, I not going to bother. But me, the day where this channel will get 1 million subscriber, you get value. No, you're not getting into what I wanted. Yeah, I've worked. This is the hardest work that I've done. Every other work that I've done it with ease. But this one, oh, should be. This is the hard work. Well, so let me read another story for you that is now the cross of the conversation today. Today is just get excited if you're not happy. And I know I'm not gonna get past 1 hour to do show. I just 1 hour because I get visitors that are coming in, and then we'll go out in the evening again to the stadium. Broma is doing a jumping today. There's a 200-meter race today. There's also basketball. Nigeria is playing Ghana, and then Nigeria is also playing Ghana in Cape Coast. But we're not going there for the women's finals. Women football finals. So we're not going to go to Cape Coast. Cape Coast, from here to Cape Coast by road is between 4 to 6 hours, depending on the traffic situation. And then when you finish, the match is going to be played by 8 o'clock. Think about it. So you go finish around 10. If it goes into extra time, it can finish around 11. Another 4 to 6. No, I don't I can't take that risk. It's not something I want to do. I don't get enough money to say, okay, I could go that side, go stay for hotel for that side. Nah, I don't have that kind of money. As I don't broke, my money don't finish. The only agogo in my would do right now, agogo do is the fact that my subscribers are growing, and I'm very, very happy about that one. 13,028. That is good progress. Want more, but for now, that's good progress. Great progress. So let's look at this conversation. First off, should Manchester United hire Southgate? Your comment after reports claim Sir Jim Ratcliffe is confident of luring the England boss to Old Trafford. As a Man United fan, first off, before I read the story as a take writer, is that the guy that you guys are looking at? Ratcliffe, that the bullet point to the photo. Ratcliffe reportedly made England boss Southgate his #1 United target. New Ineos owner are reportedly unconvinced Ten Hag is the right manager, even though Johnny Gaffard thinks that Ten Hag will still be on the job for a very long time. Eric Ten Hag would survive at Man United beyond the end of the season, even if he lifts the FA Cup. That's all the headline. But Johnny Gaffard thinks differently, and I respect his opinion a whole lot. This might just be clickbait for paper to sell, but we're here to talk about this topic, okay? England manager Gary Southgate is reportedly Sir Jim Ratcliffe's #2 choice to replace Eric Ten Hag at Manchester United this summer. Now, let me put anything. Let me sound like Patrick Obayagbo. First symbol. Let's go to the faucet origo of this crankum to be able to discombobulate and unshavel the higgy haga of Manchester United and this misadventure that is taking us to Malabolo Shanties. I don't speak in talk. Patrick Obayagbo not talk like this. Let us remember that English coaches do not win new titles. And Manchester United wanting to sack Eric Ten Hag is saying we are no longer interested in titles. Last season is a very good example. Money came for Newcastle and they said Newcastle are going to go forward. And I said, yes, Eddie Howe, for as long as he's on that bench, Newcastle will not do anything. They might just flatter to deceive in the first season. After that, they will go back to the default setting of what Newcastle is meant to be. Remember, there was a time in English football, 97, 98 season, when Newcastle and then 90s was in second position. But listen, for as long as you have an English coach, manager sitting on the bench, I would put it to you, Obama my head Bololo, they will not win the league title. So if an English manager is what Jim Cliff is looking for, then Manchester United fans, I put it to you, you will suffer for 600 years. You will suffer. You will suffer. All the good work that they said Gary Southgate have done to miss the penalty to make England lose the tournament yet. So England coaches don't win you titles. And in Manchester United, the thoughts of some of my friends who are Manchester United fans are that when what's it called? Mr. Sonny Teeth, what's his name? Jurgen Klopp and his hard metal guitar goes, Liverpool are going to struggle, and then that struggle is where Man United will come in. But unfortunately, what they didn't figure out into this equation is that Man City have now become a major player in the conversation. They are still living in the olden days. In the olden days where it was just Liverpool reign, Man U go down, Man U reign, Liverpool go down. Now there are in-betweens. There is Man City, and then there is a resurgent Arsenal who's been on sabbatical for 20 years. They've suffered for 20 years. They are now back and challenging for it. And then there is a pretending shitty club called Tottenham Hotspur. And then the other also run. And don't worry, in another 2 or 3 years, Chelsea will be back on the top perch again. So I look at this conversation and I said to myself, it's worthy of a time on the sports buffet. Let's spread it like a sakata. Let's spread it like butter over sliced bread, and let's dive into it and begin to use our cutlery. Let's put it down there. There is a potpourri of food in this one. There's something, enough meat in this steak to bite and chew and take anything from. There's chicken wings as our starters, and then there's finger food, there is everything. So let's get to it. Those of you who like to eat bread, there is croissant, there is bassat, there is everything, baguette, or whatever you call it, there is everything. But let's read the story. England manager Gareth Southgate is reportedly Sir Jimmy Ratcliffe's #1 choice to replace Eric Ten Hag at Manchester United this summer. This summer, that shall be with me in paradise. Ratcliffe is increasingly confident of tempting Southgate to Old Trafford after his Ineos sports team canvassed United legend, according to the Daily Star on Tuesday. They claim that Southgate, who has been England boss since 2016, okay, 2 years' time, it will be 10 years on the job, still nothing to show for it, has the backing of some of United current players and also incoming director of football, Dan Ashworth. Okay, however, taking a look at your comments, it's clear to see that some United fans do not agree with sentiment that Southgate would be a wise appointment. His only accomplishment in club football is getting Middlesbrough relegated. An ultra-conservative manager severely lacking in imagination is the last thing United need, one user wrote. Okay, where fans are reacting already, and I can see them. Okay, somebody wrote here, Cornish Dave is in Truro, United Kingdom. He wrote this one. He said, Southgate has been fortunate that Harry Kane and some further quality players have come through on his watch. He has also been extremely fortunate in the draw, generally avoiding the top teams. We saw how good he was at Middlesbrough, and he is also very negative in his tactics. United are welcome to him. Okay, Rogers 1968 wrote on every week. Ready? Well, Mr. Radcliffe has shown a complete lack of judgment. Southgate will be a disaster. One poll